Hey, it's Scott Brown with PTEN, and I'm at AAPEX 2021. I'm here with Dario at the TEXA booth. So Dario, what's new with TEXA?
There's a lot going on at TEXA, but I would start with diagnostics, which is our core business. That's where the company started back in the 90s. As you know, we do many different things. So we scan cars, trucks, off-highway excavators, bikes and boats. So as you know, we got three different VCIs. We have the TXB, B stands for bikes and boats. We got the Nano, which was made specifically for automotive shops. And then we have the big boy here, the TXTS, that does all of those vehicles. So with this unit, you can mix and match. It is J2534 compliant, so you can also do pass-through resets.
The programming. You can do programming. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And then, the biggest thing is that you can have the car software, the truck software, the off-highway, so you can have a mix of different types of vehicles. And it's also part of our heavy-duty package. With the Axone Nemo 2, which is actually the unit that won the Innovation Award with PTEN.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, by the way. That's awesome.
Thank you. This is a nice piece of hardware, shockproof, waterproof, 12 inches, Gorilla screen. It is the best you can get when it comes to TEXA.
Okay. And as far as the diagnostics for, say, passenger vehicles, you're doing pre-scan, post-scanning diagnostics and reporting?
Yes, we are doing all of those things. We try to stick as close to the OEs as possible. Then, of course, we have to leave some things out because that would be kind of illegal.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely pre and post scan, which is crucial also for ADAS calibrations.
All right, so that hands it off to the ADAS stuff. So let's talk about that. All right, Dario, you've got the third generation ADAS targeting stuff here. So tell me what's going on here.
So, like you said, third generation, so we changed a few things compared to the RCCS2. As you can see, the frame is a little bit bigger, the base is wider, and then the biggest difference is, of course, this 75 inches monitor that displays the targets instead of having like the physical individual targets.
So you're emulating all the factory-sized targets?
Yes, all of
the targets
the targets
within the software
are always OE specs, according to the OE specs. So these are exactly the same dimensions as the Volkswagen target. And basically when you select the make and model and you launch the calibration, the target is gonna automatically display here on the TV.
Okay. So all the technician really is tasked with is positioning the vehicle away, leveling the frame, and then it's going to emulate the right target for the technician.
No need to swap targets, no need to find that specific part number. Everything is in here, everything coordinates with the tablet.
Well, that makes it nice for inventory, right?
Oh, yes.
Storage of targets.
Saves a lot of space. And then you know that placing the unit in the right position is the biggest thing for ADAS calibrations. We also have micro adjustments. So we have a knob on the back and a crank if you want to slide the TV to the right or to the left.
Okay. And as far as positioning, that's all menu driven within the tool as well?
Step-by-step procedures, very detailed, because we know that the placement is the biggest part of the ADAS calibration.
Well, that's great. Awesome. Great to see this. All right, Dario, what's going on here with this AirSand 2? This looks very interesting.
It is. So this is a machine that we developed last year, and it's basically an ozone generator, but differently from other tools, this one is not time-based, but there's a sensor that measures the right amount of ozone inside the vehicle, and it stops the machine whenever you reach the right amount of ozone in order to kill bacteria and viruses. So not too much, not too little, the right amount of ozone. And then on top of that, right after that, it does the opposite cycle. So it vacuums back all of the ozone and it releases oxygen so that it's safe for the operator to open the doors and get in the car. After this second process, you can also print a report that details everything that happened, the amount of ozone that was released, how long it took, name of the customer, car make and model, and everything.
Okay, so that's interesting. So this thing is producing enough ozone in the vehicle based on its volume of the conditions. That's sanitizing, and then it's basically taking that ozone out to making it safer, because it's not safe for a human to breathe. Exactly. Takes it to the safe level, and then it produces a report so you can document for your client.
And all
That's
of this
awesome.
is done through a remote or an app. So
Okay.
it's even safer because you don't have to touch the machine, you don't have to turn it on or off.
Okay, so the vehicle's all closed up. And so how is this powered?
Through the 12 volt or with a regular electric plug.
With mains
Yes.
or 12 volt. Okay,
Yes.
that's awesome. Great, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Okay, Dario, tell me about this AC machine. This thing looks like a pretty big unit here.
Yes, it is solid. It is our 134A machine, specifically made for the US. As you know, we are into track diagnostics, so we built it keeping in mind those guys. So there's a larger vacuum pump, there's a 50-pound tank, and you can get extension hoses up to 18 feet. It was made for both cars and trucks.
Okay, and as far as the controls here, I see there's a wireless attribute here. What can the wireless do? Can it help the technician?
Yes, absolutely.
With monitoring, yeah.
Actually, we have a dedicated app that the technician can use. He can check the status of the whole process, and he would get notification once everything is done. And the machine is fully automatic. So he's got to set the machine, he can walk away, and then the cell phone is going to tell him, hey, we're done.
Okay, awesome. Well, great. That looks like an awesome piece of equipment. Hey, thank you for your time today. I really appreciate the review. And if you want to know more about this, where do we go?
TEXAUSA.com, or they can call the office. We have an 855 number with guys answering the phone.
Okay.